Hello, thank you for watching my video of how I came to be buying a narrowboat. It's a bit of a long story, to be honest. You might want a cup of tea and a biscuit for this. What's that? You've got one already? Of course you have. Okay then, well, I'll begin. It all started with this, the RNLI calendar for 2015. It was on my kitchen wall at home, and in March there was a picture of beautiful Brixham Harbour in Devon. And I thought, oh, I'd love to live by the sea. Wouldn't it be marvellous to wake up to the boats bobbing around every morning? So I went to Brixham for a few days' holiday. And you know, it was lovely and it was picturesque, but I decided it wasn't actually somewhere I wanted to live. But the urge to move and change my life and get out of a bit of a rut had definitely set in. Call it, if you like, a midlife crisis. So first I thought I'd buy a camper van and go off on a massive tour of Europe for months. And I went round the camper van shows and I ummed and I ahed and I even had a few demos. But the thing is, you've really got to keep moving in a camper, and the driving's not going to be much fun, and the campsites aren't really my thing. I would want a bit of peace and quiet. Well, I'm sure you can see which way this is going. A narrowboat just seemed to be right. You've got the water, you've got the tranquility, with any luck, and you've still got that sense of adventure. Now, handily, this whole plan occurred to me just a few weeks before the Crick Waterways show. So I went along there, took my dad, who's a former marine electronics engineer, and we looked at lots of boats. And then I did several massive tours of the Midlands boat brokers, everything from Rugby Boats and AB&B to Wilton, Braunston and many, many others. I saw boats that were decrepit and overpriced. I saw boats that were lovely and overpriced. They ranged, in fact, in price and fit out and style and stern and everything. And isn't it amazing how much variety there can be in narrowboats, considering they're all made up of the same basic ingredients? You've got the bedroom, the bathroom, the galley, the saloon, and yet they're just infinite possibilities. Anyway, one day, after I'd promised myself I would not look at any more until I was actually ready to buy, I somehow accidentally found myself back at AB&B at Crick. And they had a boat, that one there in the corner, that I just walked on and instantly thought, this is the one for me. I mean, yes, it's got weird garden furniture in the saloon and the pattern on the dinette chairs is downright awful, but the boat just appeals, it just feels right. And I took it for a short spin up the Grand Union Canal and its Lister engine chugged away quite happily, and you know, it was wonderful. And so it is that I made an offer, and it was rejected. So I upped the offer, and that was rejected. So I upped it again, and they accepted, thank heavens. Now the boat is going to be surveyed next week, so crossed fingers, touch wood, with a bit of luck, in about a week's time I should be a narrowboat owner, and that is quite an exciting prospect. If you'd like to know how the survey turns out, and how I get on board, then subscribe to this channel, and YouTube should tell you when I post the next video. And if you like the video, please do click on that like button as well, as it makes me feel loved. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.